So welcome to part 2 from this Chelsea preview ahead of the new Premier League season with Nizaar Kinsella. Nizaar, do you think Frank Lampard is under pressure over the rest of the managers after spending so much money in this transfer window?
Yeah, I think that'll be a big talking point this season. 220 million spent after Havertz probably arrives soon. So it's a huge amount of money. It's it's close to the record that Chelsea have ever spent. So Frank Lampard is being backed. Chelsea are proving that they are still a big club, and Roman Abramovich is proving that he is investing in the club. But now, the last thing that needs to be proven at Chelsea is Frank Lampard a top manager? I think he's in the same position as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer almost, where they've had a year or so and they've kind of done okay, but at some point people want you to get to the next level. People want you to become like Liverpool, like Jurgen Klopp, like Pep Guardiola, Man City, and they want you to win titles. So I think that I think for me, I won't be putting pressure on him personally. I think that progressing, improving is enough. So if that's more points, a slightly higher position in the league, and maybe winning a cup, that's a great season. But I think that there will be a lot of people who are saying he has to win the league, but I'm not one of those guys who thinks that way. And I think that it's probably unrealistic to even say that, because you saw how long it took Jurgen Klopp to deliver a title for Liverpool, and he's one of the greatest managers. Liverpool spent really well, everything went well really for Liverpool to win that title. And then Man City are just such a machine. They bought their 10th club in Europe now in France, and they're a big part of a Man City football group, and they spend a lot of money, have a great manager. The whole club's geared up for Guardiola. They've got the best player in the league, in my opinion, in Kevin De Bruyne. So the competition is so high in the Premier League, so winning the league you shouldn't be defined by. But I think that Lampard has to improve in his coaching. He has to improve his league position, maybe points total, and then I think that would be a good season.
One of the biggest news in world football right now is Leo Messi. And Chelsea has been one of the clubs linked with the Argentinian. Do you think it's possible, Roman Abramovich, with all this money, we can see Messi at Stamford Bridge?
I feel like anything's possible, but I don't think there's any room for Messi anymore. I mean, maybe Chelsea didn't predict that Messi might be on the market, and maybe he won't be. We don't know what's going to happen with Barcelona. They're meeting about Messi, seeing what's going to happen there. But I don't think Chelsea predicted it, so they've gone for Werner, they've gone for Havertz, and surely there's no space for Messi. I'm sorry, Chelsea fans, but I think the season's still going to be bright, the future's going to be bright, and I think maybe we'll see Messi in a different blue colour this season.
We're talking about Havertz from the Bundesliga. Do you think he's coming, and what he can bring to this new Chelsea of Lampard?
Yeah, I think he is. I think it's pretty much signed and sealed and delivered. Maybe by the time this video goes out, it'll be official. It's really that close. So, let's talk about Havertz. I'm confident enough to say he's a Chelsea player, pretty much. So, Havertz is a Chelsea player. He comes in, attacking midfielder, record signing, and what will we see from him? He's a finisher, really. He's a bit like Frank Lampard, but in terms of he will get a lot of goals from midfield, but his style is very different. He's kind of elegant, he's tall, very tall, 6'2". He's very fast as well, which Lampard wasn't. Very athletic. He's quite slim, tall, and fast. So he can run in behind defences, he can create goals, he's got a great shot on him, he reads the play really well. He arrives in the box really late, which is like Lampard, which is what Lampard did great in his career, but he also runs in behind defences. He can play in any real position in midfield or attack. He played up front for Leverkusen at the end of the season. I don't think he'll play there for Chelsea. Many people say his best position is a number 10 role. Chelsea don't really play that, so I'm quite interested to see where he does play. He could also play in the right wing as well, so that's one of his other main positions, but he can also play number 8. So I think it's going to be fascinating to see how Chelsea use him. And Chelsea have many versatile players in attack. They've got Ziyech can play a number of roles, Werner can play a number of roles, Mount can play a number of roles. So it's really interesting to see how all these players will interact, and maybe there'll be a lot of swapping of positions and things like that. But I think Havertz is going to be a key player right away.
Sounds like Chelsea is going to be one of the most strong candidates to win the Premier League next season. What's your prediction for Frank Lampard's squad? Top 4, Champions League, of course. They want to win everything with all these new players.
Yeah, I think they'll win a cup and then maybe finish second or third. So that would be a good season. But yeah, I can't see them winning the league. I think it's too much too soon. I'd probably put Man City as favourites, and Liverpool are going to be still a standard setter. So there's a long way to go, a big points total to close, and I can't see them winning the Premier League, unfortunately, Chelsea fans. But I think they will improve. I think they will get a better points total, and they will win a cup maybe. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be competitive because even Man United are improving as well. So with the Van der Beek signing, so yeah, very interesting season to come.
Guys, please leave your comments below, your prediction for Chelsea. What do you think of the new Frank Lampard team? Who is your favorite player to watch next season? Nizaar, expecting you to see you very soon in the stadiums, and thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thank you. It's been great to be on.
Perfect. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.